Welcome back, everyone. Come on, my controller's not working. There we go. Last time we completed our next we completed the world of Kamala and wound up in Brightholme. So I've been doing some grinding off screen. I managed to get a good loop going. My goal was to get everyone up to 450 because that's what I managed to beat the final boss with on my Switch file. But it doesn't seem But I did get some good text going. I started working on catalyzers for Scarecrow because there's actually a really good role you can learn with the max with suppression and flash freeze up to rank 2. Not even close to getting that yet. Blath actually managed to learn reverse delta, the ultimate axe skill. Wednesday learned quite a few new techs, including bounding shot, which allowed me to get the guns blazing roll. It's funny, I was trying so hard to get her sword and gun, but she ended up with a double gun. Also got her airwave and life sprinkler. So that's definitely a good... There's definitely some good techs for her there. I also started training Scarecrow with earth spells, just so I don't have so many wood users. Speaking of which, should probably get him. Should probably help him learn the next earth spell. So I figured out how basically the best way to learn new spells is to increase your element rank through equipment and rolls. Anyway, between sessions I unlocked this. So I think this is actually what to do for the alternate scenario. Because I've only completed Brightholme once in both my Switch and PC files. So I guess the shtick is to search for the legendary treasure. Then I can turn this war around for good.
I'm counting on you all!
Oh, also maxed out Blath's parry rank.
Come on, everyone, give it your all! Another one? Don't mind if I do!
Also, the neat thing about catalyzers, their custom techs actually deal effective damage. Might as well try to boost Wall of Air rank, because that's going to be really helpful in the final battle.
Show your pride! And another!
Come on, boost rank. There we go.
Scarecrows are supposed to stand out. So that's a normal fight. Got it. Cram me full of whatever.
Let's see here. It's quickening. Might as well boost it one more. Ah, figures. I have the dragon scale, but I don't have any, what's it? Magic stones. Really need to figure out a good way to farm those.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, how I hate that word.
Ah, come on. Come on, would it kill you to learn Wind Whistle?
Time to stand out a bit.
An underappreciated part about showstoppers, they're immune to conditionals.
Scarecrows are supposed to stand out. So that's a tough fight. Got it.
Oh, poor doggy. Honestly, I don't blame you. Jeez, Diva. All right. Insta win.
What a powerful foe! Can't someone take my place? I'm counting on you all! I could do this all day.
Frankly, not as cool as the SaGa Frontier animation. It's just so slow and the slashes don't have as much impact. It's still a really cool animation regardless, but come on.
Look who's back.
I wonder where Simon is. Will he be here? Or will I end up talking to him after I close the cleft? Amaranth, huh?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, how I hate that word.
Put some oomph into it.
Time to stand out a bit. glow up never hurts.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, we're actually close to hitting the threshold I was looking for. Okay, so we do talk to Simon and recruit him. All right. And the last armament slot has been unlocked and can use the paradox frame. And Constantine has bailed. Damn you, Constantine! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Also, another reason Imaku is the goodest boy. He had Diva's original body on standby. You know, it really disappoints me because I find Diva's party has the potential to be one of the more interesting ones, but she unfortunately not only shares, she's the closest we get to the Lute/Leonard type story. As in, there barely is any story until the end. And here we are in the end game. And thankfully, if you need to do some grinding, they're gracious enough to give you a door of combat that'll respawn enemies. We also have some of Mr. S's challenges to take care of, but we're not ready for them. But before we take on this fuckstick, this backstabbing cockbite, let's discuss what we've acquired. First off, the Paradox mech frame. Not as good in the HP department, but it gets some endurance. It's a very balanced mech frame. In turn, though, we get and his inherent tech is Cosmic Rave, a multi-hitting null null type. What's that? Attack. And here we have the Virginia mech frame. High shock resistance, which is going to be really useful for the final boss. Has strength, high strength, and comes with scattered petals, the ultimate katana technique, surprisingly. Of course, it's pretty much the best mech frame, so of course they'd save it for last. If you encounter her in Bonnie and Formina's story, which I'm pretty sure is the only other story that you can recruit her in, let's see. Yeah. If you encounter her in Bonnie and Formina's story and recruit her, she'll have this mech frame. But you can only do that if you beat Diva's story first. Otherwise, you'll just find Minstrel. You can swap out Scarecrow for Diva. Combat armor. We'll give her, where is it? Threat response. A good rule of thumb is to give yourself some, blunt interrupts. So we'll see how we do against the final boss. If we fail, we can always grind a little bit, since we're barely just an hour in.
Oh, well done. Just as I calculated. You lot followed right after me. Now then, I think I'll have you perform a post-restart check. Just give me a moment here.
A moment? How long you got until I put my fist through your teeth?
No, just hold on there.
Get him. Boss battle.
Hey, listen, would you?
So sorry, love, but I won't be doing that until after I smack you upside the head.
Constantine. He can hit hard and has a decent amount of HP, but the real kicker is he's on his own. He's got a feather spear with him, so he'll be using two-handed melee attacks with the halberd style. So Discord, Round Slicer, Aim, and Triumvirate, along with the default skills.
I request everyone's assistance.
Time to stand out a bit.
Now comes the difficult part.
Right then. What did you want to say? Also, depending on what it is, you might find yourself the recipient of additional arse kickings, so be ready for that.
Hide nothing. We would hear it all.
Initializing lie detector.
No need for any of that. I'm quite happy to tell you good eggs the truth about everything. Some time ago, we learned the data needed to restart it was stored at the Royal Museum in the form of an audio file. Copying said file, however, proved quite the sticky wicket. So we turned to the Diva-type models because they can perfectly reproduce data simply by listening to sound.
Like transcribing music by ear?
Just so. Our plan required taking Diva here from Avalon, but to protect the data, we had to lock her memory. Thus, we designated it a forbidden song, and sealed it off inside her. Since she was no longer a diva in form, I was able to whisk her out of Avalon without anyone so much as looking at me sideways. Clean as a whistle and neat as a pin it was. But I think you know the rest. We traveled all over and removed the memory seal on Diva, which is how we now find ourselves here.
That's the most horrid thing I've ever heard. Do you think we're just gonna let you walk away after learning all that?
Well, I am the villain here, so I suppose horrid is simply part of my skill set. Oh. And now that I've stalled long enough, it is going to restart. Oh, but I'm ever so excited.
You know, stun resistance is actually going to help a lot. I think I'm good with this. Boss battle, Living Anguish, Diva version. Alright, so this time it's flanked by the wood, water, and metal bits. And, as with all each time you face Living Anguish in its, in the true final battle, it'll be flanked by 4 terracotta warriors. And if you knew how to take care of the Desert Hannywas back in, Crow Realm, you knew how to deal with these bastards. Alright, Ignorant Notion. A piercing attack that decreases the target's focus. Enfeebling Notion. A piercing attack that decreases the target's attack. Alright, lightning crash. Blunt shock attack, and its range, so it'll quell any attempts to protect. This is why the shock resistance is so useful. Alright, frigid heat. Attacks it's a two-stage attack. Attacks random party members with a heat attack that can confuse. No, heat attack that blinds. And then the remaining party members will be attacked by a cold attack that can confuse. Alright, Thunderstroke. Slash shock attack that hits all enemies.
Entering overdrive.
Okay, I think I get what's going on.
Time to stand out
Hits
of
party
it.
members ahead of it with the heat, and behind it with the cold.
Time to stand out of it.
Ah, so close. This next one should finish it.
Have you no pride of your own?
And that was the easy fight. Thrill Seeker, defeat Agony Incarnate.
You think you've won? So long as I have the data, I can restart it over and over again. Which means all of the conjoined worlds will once more be as one under us.
It's not data, it's music.
Oh, you silly heap of scrap! Oh, but I must thank you, for you reproduced the data perfectly, just as one would expect from a songstress of your caliber.
Diva, sing.
What?
Your function should be restored. You can sing, so sing.
Yes! Sing and prove it! Prove this is music!
Also, I love how Diva's supposed to be a robot, but she just voice cracked.
But can I sing even?
With that voice crack, I doubt it.
It restarts once more. Now all the conjoined worlds will bow before the power of our perfect one world.
Alright. Here we go, folks.
Good singing can steal the
Final
spirits,
boss
and
battle.
we need such now.
One world. This is the fully powered. It's essentially a full-powered Living Anguish. Isn't debilitated at the start of the fight, and has all 5 bits. Therefore, for all 5 movesets, plus more. Awakening Incantation, Metal. It's a slightly weaker instant, the Tower. I believe it boosts its focus and speed.
Make all functions.
It's also flanked by 3 channelers.
All functions normal. I should be able to sing.
Let's change the battle tune.
May your singing echo onto the maiden's garden.
How? How did it build up combo so quickly? Okay, speed and combo range. Okay, still blade. Raise it slash heat attack. Raises one world's attack before striking. Poisonous Mist, a null type attack that hits all enemies and, well, poisons. I think we might be screwed. Yeah, we lost.
I really screwed that up.
Alright. I'll be right back and get myself some dinner. Alright, we're back. Tacos acquired. And let's change our formation. Alright, let's try this again. think Bloth's dead. Oh, no, she survived somehow.
I request everyone's assistance.
Nice.
Be now the pride of a warrior! This is our chance!
Nice. Why is it that greatsword users are always the linchpin in brutal fights? Oh, cripes. Okay, here's the big one. Emerald Union. A null attack that hits all enemies and has a chance to either paralyze or petrify whoever it hits. Get some beam! come on. Ah, damn it! Let's hope this doesn't kill. Curse my hubris! I might be able to salvage this.
With BP costs reduced, we can attack more efficiently. I request everyone's assistance.
Yes! Alright! Not sure how if this is better or worse than on my Switch playthrough. I had to rely on a showstopper from Imaku to finish it off. Witness to the ultimate. Defeat the ultimate foe. Diva number 5's journey. Finish the game as Diva number 5. Yup. That's her ending. She doesn't have one. She is just like Loot in that regard. Like, pretty much sums up my thoughts on the game. Her playthrough was a mixed bag, and I could say that with the game as a whole. The combat's great. It took what Scarlet Grace had set up, and I loved that game, and made it 10 times better with a bevy of new races, techniques, combos, all that. My big issue with how this game plays is how it's structured. It's an RPG, but it plays a lot like a platformer. Given that each world is its own distinct level, and once you beat it, you're done. You're not allowed to return to it. That's the whole thing with RPGs. You're free to do what you want and go where you wish. If you want to go back to a previous location and see what's up there, you can do that. But you can't do that in this game. Scarlet Grace said that has a similar issue with certain playthroughs. But even then, that has a free period between locations where you can go anywhere. And while the stories are shorter, requiring multiple playthroughs to get the whole story is kind of weird. And especially since you can't, some endings you lose permanently after completing them. It's an issue with being... I think the big issue is they got a little too ambitious. And SaGa games, unfortunately, don't have the biggest budget, which is why they eventually decided to settle for the visual novel style of getting the story across. Overall, I still enjoy it though, but after playing it for so long, I think I'm going to take a break before I come back to it. I'll come back at a later point to do Cygnus' playthrough and maybe Bonnie and Formina's, but I've been playing this for, I think, 17 weeks at this point, and I need a break. The playthroughs are much long. Cygnus and the cops playthroughs are about as long as Diva's, if not longer. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. Maybe I'll do more, maybe I'll move Dragon Warrior 2 to the Tuesday block and do something else on Thursdays. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe I'll draw. Who knows? But right now, this is going to be it for SaGa Emerald Beyond. A good game, but fairly middling on my personal tier list of SaGa games. Who knows? Maybe the Romancing Saga 2 remake that's coming out later this year will impress me more. But with that, it's time to bid y'all adieu. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again next week. Take care.